How are you going? Let me talk a little bit about relationships now. What's been going on in all the relationships? Now, I know it has some people say they fall in love once and they with that person till death. Now, for me, I feel that is a fucking lie. Don't tell me you don't have eyes for other people outside or you try a little relationship outside or I don't know. I talking from experience and I talking from the reality of your heart. Sometimes you fall in love down the road while you're already involved with other people. That's how it is. That's how it is. Sometimes marriages doesn't last forever. It has. Look at my marriage, for instance. Amri's a nice person. But Anne-Marie's a hoarder and I am OCD. So we are constantly, of lately, I can't stand this shit. Because she doesn't seem to understand how difficult it is for an OCD person to deal with somebody who always hoards rubbish. And it is taking a toll on my marriage. So everybody have their little issues to deal with. I ain't say I go leave Anne-Marie for that, I might just cut she ass. So everybody have little issues. Some people know that they can't make it again and they decide to leave. In every relationship, you reach that point, you get up on a morning and say, this is it. I can't take no more. I'm done. And you walk out the relationship. And I'm talking to people who have been through this or about to go through this, because I have been through this myself, and I will tell you, it's not easy for you to make your mind up and get up and say, listen. Because all the time you think this is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. This is your soul mate. And the arguments start, and then one day you get up and you're weak and you tell yourself, I cannot quarrel anymore. I need to get out of this relationship. And that is when you make the effort. In some cases, it is an abusive relationship where licks run you. You have to leave because you can't take the amount of licks again. Some people can't take the verbal abuse again, You just fall out of love, some of them. So I could well imagine you get up one morning and say, look, I can't take it again, I'm leaving. And you come out of the relationship. And you tell yourself, well, you will move forward and things will be alright. And then a couple days down the line, you catch yourself and realize, oh God, I leave him. Oh God, I leave she. I actually leave that girl. And you fish out of water. What I do? What I really do? Should I go back? Should I beg? You pick up the phone and you text and you want to make back and all kind of, listen to me. So that's the next stage where you actually regret that you actually made a decision to leave. And you would rather, I have heard people say, I'd rather take the licks than leave the man. I'd rather take the abuse than leave him. I love him. I love her. But you need to learn something. You need to love yourself more than anything else. Love yourself more than anybody. Nobody can do that for you, You have to do that for yourself. I, at 41 now, learning that if you don't have love for yourself, Darell, nobody will have the kind of love that you need to find for you. Only you can do that. Only you. So then you reach the point where you realize that you kind of regret your leave. But you keep going and you keep going. And I understand something. That pain in your heart don't go away so, I'll tell you something today. It has to get a lot worse in your heart before it gets better. So then you leave. You regret your leave. Then you start to build some hate for that person. And if you see them, you want to kill them. You're praying, you're bending your knees in night and say, Lord Jesus, let that bus run over the cunt. Let them get AIDS and dead, Father, all kind of thing you're praying because you want to see that person, you want that person see harm and hard and catch their ass for you to feel better. Release them now. The faster you release that person in your life is the faster you will be able to move forward. You wouldn't believe that, It's the faster you will be able to move forward. In my life, I held on to somebody really bad. I wanted to hurt that person so much. And then eventually all you have to do is release and say, God, take that, I can't deal with this situation anymore. Take it. And do something with it. And it's always the funniest thing. You ask God to take it and years will pass and you will see the person and pain. The person's birthday will come along and pain. Sometimes you crack a joke and you're laughing about something with friends and somebody would say something that will remind you of that person. Pain. And you know what? Years would pass and years would pass and then you don't even remember when the pain left. The pain disappears, and you don't know. It just goes. And one day, you're going to be walking down the road or you're driving along the road and you see the person for the real person, because they say love blind. But when that love gone, you'll actually see the person for who they really are, the jackass that he really is. The jackass that he really is. And you will look at him and you will say, but wait now. Hold up. Is you I was so in love with? Oh God, what the hell really wrong with me? I can't believe it. That is what I wanted. And you would laugh to yourself. And you would drive off or walk off. And then you would say, Jesus, thank you for saving me. I bite the bullet. So let me admonish all the people in relationships today. If you know you need to get out, get out. If you need to stay and you want to fix it, fix it. But don't remain in the situation that you're at. And if you do leave, there is hope. There is hope to move on again and fall in love again. And yes, if you figure that he's the best thing you ever had, you will move on and find something better. That is how life is. Have a blessed day today.